Welcome back to another video, man. I know y'all probably missed my handsome face, but I'm back with another video for y'all, man. Today's video is just gonna be I'm just gonna be talking to y'all, man, talking to the camera, man. It's nothing gonna be too crazy. Today I'm basically just gonna be explaining how I got into car sales at 18 years old. If somebody behind the camera is interested, looking to do the same, I'm just gonna give you some advice, some tips, and some things to expect. So, how I personally got into car sales at 18 was, well, my situation is gonna be a little bit different than everybody else's. But basically, my situation, how I got into car sales at 18, was my brother. He basically worked at the dealership as well. He is a tech there, and he was already familiar with all like the managers and stuff like that. And I used to be coming to the car meets already, so my face was already kind of familiar. And once I graduated high school, my brother was basically just like, hey, my brother, for me, he's pretty personable. He has a pretty good personality. He gets along with people pretty easily. And my boss gave me a shot, man, So I'm gonna just go over like things like how you can get a job yourself if you're looking to get into car sales. Sales is sales, bro. It's cool to learn the skill. You get to talk to a lot of people. You get to build a ton of crazy connections. So yeah, it's overall there's no negative downside to sales, but I'm gonna get into that as well. So basically, if you are like 18, about to graduate high school, 18, 19, even 20, if you're looking to get into that type of job, it's super easy. Like, it's super easy to get a sales job, at least a car dealership job. It's super easy. Like, you basically just have to walk into any dealership like any other job. You basically walk in there and just say, hey, like, I'm super eager, I'm self motivated. That's something that they really want to hear. You're just gonna say, I'm really self motivated. I'm able to get myself up, able to do things that are uncomfortable to do. Feel me? Because that's what basically car sales is. So you're basically gonna just tell them like, hey, like, I'm super eager to win. I'm super eager just to work here. I can, do things on my own. I can do a lot of basically all that stuff. You want to give them the rundown of how you operate as a human being. And yeah, it's really that simple. You just go into any dealership, just say exactly what I just told you. And for me, it might not work at the first dealership, but I'm telling you, like, it's a numbers game. You feel me? If you go to multiple dealerships, you saying that, you're letting people know that would be, you're somebody who would be like, you're basically a value to the team. That's basically what you want to let them know. Like, you're a value to the team. You're willing to learn a lot. You're basically just willing to do everything. All right. That's exactly what you want to tell them. Like, you want to tell them that you're willing to work, do anything. Your hours are flexible. That's another thing. Your hours got to be super flexible. And yeah, man, you just gotta basically just say that, man. My camera's gonna die. Basically, just gonna tell them like, yo, I'm super eager to win, this and that, and basically they'll give you a shot, bro. Like, they'll for real give you a shot if you come looking proper, have the confidence, even if you don't have it. Just, yeah, man, just basically do that and you'll land a job, man. The second reason why I got into car sales is because I did not want to get a regular hourly job. I've been working since I was 16 years old. I remember the second I got my working papers, I was like, bet, I want to get a job. And my first job was Popeyes. I started working out at Popeyes. It was pretty cool, pretty easy. And yeah, man, ever since then, I always found myself working overtime, working super hard, and my worth was still 16.50. Like, that right there would not change. Like, no matter how hard I worked, it was still 16.50 at the end of the day. I would get paid 16.50 per hour. And that's something that really gets to your mind if you have a different type of mindset, if you have like somewhat of an entrepreneurship type of mindset, that right there alone can really start messing with your head, and that gets you thinking like, yo, I'm worth more than that. It gets you basically down the rabbit hole of not wanting to be in a job, basically. Right? So, my bad, my camera ended up dying. But like I was saying, yeah, so basically ever since I started working there, being held at 16.50 no matter how hard you work, that is pretty frustrating, especially if you have some type of entrepreneurship mindset and you want some more, like you know you're valued more. So that's another reason, you know, like I really felt like I was putting in mad work and I was only getting a set paycheck every single week, you know. So that's one of the main reasons why I was like, all right, cool. Let me really try this out, see exactly if I like it, and really see like what's going on with that, you know. We're back. My camera ended up dying. So the second reason to why I wanted a different job, a job that wasn't paying me hourly, was because I wanted an unlimited source of income, if that made sense, you know. Like I wanted the my work to not have a cap to how much I make, you know. So in car sales, there's no cap to how much money you can make. You know, you can make as much money as you want, but you just have to put the work in. So how it works is you basically just sell cars. Every dealership is different. You have what's called a pay plan. Now a pay plan is how you get paid, how much percentage of the commission that you make, stuff like that. So yes, with car sales you can make an unlimited amount of money, but there are factors into that. There's only a certain amount of cars you can sell each month. Well, it all depends, you know. It's a business within itself that you can really scale to a crazy length, and I can really see that. Like there's so many different ways you can scale in the car business, and yeah, that way that's my second reason to wanting a job that I could make an unlimited amount of money on, because you know, if I could just work and make as much money as possible, why not do that, you know, especially coming from another job that was the complete opposite. All right. And the third reason to why I wanted to get into car sales was I wanted to grow fast. And when I say I wanted to grow fast, I mean by I wanted to grow everything about my life a little bit faster. So let me explain to what I mean by that. So what I mean by that, by wanting to grow fast, is you can expand your mindset a lot faster, your personality, the way you talk to people. There's just so many different ways of socialization that you can grow. Like before I got into car sales, the way I spoke was different. The way I looked at people when I talked was different. My tonality was different. So overall, it's car sales really teaches you a lot about how to really master your mind and control everything around you, is what I'm saying. So that way I use car sales to really grow as a person. Now I'm really more looking at a fixated thing. My mind's not super like crowded, if that makes sense. Like car sales really does help you grow as a person. Like before I got into car sales, I was just a teenager, just doing whatever, just trying to just money was just the main focus. I was just a stupid teenager. Let's just put it like that. But car sales, it definitely teaches you some type of structure. It teaches you how to talk to people properly, how to use the proper language around people, and stuff like that. So car sales can really help you grow as a person. It can make you a better person, or it can make you, you know, I don't know, but it could definitely make you a better person. You know, it depends on how you look at it personally. Everyone looks at things differently, but car sales can definitely help you grow as a person. So this is gonna be the fourth reason why I will tell you to get into car sales at a very young age. So the fourth reason why is because you're going to be strictly around winners. What I mean by that, being in car sales, everyone is a team, and you're gonna have like upper management that is in a position that you really see that, yo, there's levels to this stuff. Like there's different tax brackets and all that. Like before I got into car sales, I never really met somebody who had real money. Like I'm talking about real money, you know. Like before I got into that, I was just, you know, just a kid. I walked into this place, and let me tell you, bro, like that, the whole car sales thing, it changed my perspective, mainly because of the people who I was around. And the main reason why is because like there's people getting real money out here. Like before coming into car sales, I'm thinking $10,000 is a bunch of money. It's crazy. Oh my God. But now I'm looking at 10,000. It's like that is like nothing, you know. So it really does change the perspective of money, and also being around people that make a lot of money. It gives you like a different type of motivation. It's really just like, yo, these people are not much different than me. They just work for the stuff that they have. Like, so when I first came in, you know, my GM, shout out to Rob. But when I first came in, I took a walk in the back of the parking lot, right? When I tell you, when I saw what was in the back of the parking lot, he has like a C8 Corvette. So when I seen that, I'm like, okay, so the money, there's got to be some type of money here, right? So I seen a C8 Corvette, and then after that, my other finance manager, guy has a Lamborghini Aventador parked outside. I'm like, yo, Lambo? What? I'm seeing Lambos. My boy copped an M340 from it. I'm like, yo, these people are making a ton of money here. Like, my boy copped an M340. Shout out to Zaid. He copped an M340. My other manager has a GLE 63S. My other salesperson had an M8 competition. I'm like, yo, like, y'all are really making this type of money here? And when I seen that, like, my whole brain was just like, yo, nah, these people are making some type of money here. And that right there is really what just hooked me. I was like, yo, nah, these people are really getting to a different type of cheese. And I have the opportunity to really take that at a very young age. And that's why I really want whoever's watching this video, if you're thinking about car sales, bro, just try it out. You know, like, at this age, this is where we're supposed to be experimenting, bro. This is where we're supposed to be trying everything, trying absolutely everything. You know, this time we're not supposed to be going out, partying, doing all this extra stuff, bro. Like, really try and lock in and find something that's gonna get you paid. And once you get paid, you turn that money into something else. Like, you just want to keep on building and building. And then eventually you're gonna look back and say, yo, I'm glad I took this route, man. Like, for real. But yeah, that right there was some motivation, seeing people, because I like cars, man. Seeing people that I work with in these fast, nice cars, that gave me a different type of motivation, bro. And that should to do to you, man. Like, honestly, like, that right there really just changed my whole perspective. All right. Yeah, man. So basically, I know this video was short. Like I said, it wasn't gonna be too crazy. This was just my perspective on when I first started working at the dealership. Right now, I'm still currently working at the dealership. Time is moving by like crazy. I'm already 20 years old. Like, I'm 20 years old now, and I just feel like time is just moving by. And yeah, man, if you guys have any type of questions as far as like getting in there, any tips, stuff like that, feel free to DM me my Instagram or my YouTube comments, anything like that, bro. Feel free. I will be happy to answer any type of questions that you guys got. And yeah, man, there's a lot of content on the way. Like, I really do mean that. There's a ton more content on the way. There's just, you guys just gotta stay tuned. And yeah, man, I appreciate whoever watched this video. Hopefully you learned something from this and it made you wanna go into the field and try it. It doesn't even have to be car sales, bro. Sales is sales. As long as you're getting paid for the effort that you're putting in, that's a field that you want to be in, because working at a 9 to 5 can be very, very depressing. What's good, y'all, man? I'm back. Feel me? I just had to get in the shower, get ready for work. I work in like 20 minutes. I live like 30 minutes from the job, so I gotta get out of here soon. But yeah, man, I'm gonna continue finishing the video as I like get ready, go to work and stuff like that. But this the fit, man. Y'all see it, man. This the car sales fit. But yeah, man, like I was saying, bro, like, y'all really should try car sales. You know, like, that's something that's really gonna change your perspective on how you basically view everything that you do now. And yeah, man, I don't feel like there's any negative downsides to it, except the fact that, you know, like, around this time, around December, January, February, it's usually pretty slow, man. But whenever it starts getting like hot outside, you feel me, people start coming into the dealership, then it really starts picking up.
Show me how you care. Tell me how you loved before. Show me how you smile.
Alright, man, I'm about to get up out of here soon. I'm gonna post this video today. I honestly want to start posting at least 2-3 times a week. And yeah, man, I'm about to get up out of here soon. We about to go to work. Gotta make sure before you leave the crib, if you don't make your bed, make your bed. You know who you are. Make your bed. Simple as that, man. Made your bed today. This the scent we going with today, man. Y'all see it, man. Got the Valentino on the spot. Should really have you smelling real nice, man. Gotta hit the wrist. Gotta get behind the head. The reason why you do that, when you walk past somebody, you leaving a trail. You feel me? I'm about to head out. I just remote started my car. I gotta get to work in about how fast? It's 12:26, and if I leave the house now, I'm getting there at 12:53. So I hope you guys appreciated the tips I gave y'all. I hope you really take into consideration what I said. And yeah, man, if you guys have any questions, like I said, feel free to DM me, send me a text, comment on the video. And yeah, man, I got more videos coming like this, man. Please just tap in, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, and yeah, man, I'm gonna catch y'all on the flip.